welcome to another edition of Sports Update here on Remo TV. I am Oluwa Pelumi. Quickly, this past weekend, a lot of things happened in the world of football and other sports in the whole world and Nigeria, to be specific. Not to forget that we are now back to club football, just as the European qualifiers and international break has been put on hold until September. And now we can start the leagues, respectively from the English Premier League, the La Liga Standard, the Italian Serie A, and the German Bundesliga. But before I give you the gist of all the games that happened this past weekend in all top 4 leagues, let me tell you that Inter Milan now stand top of the Italian Serie A table with 68 points. Not to forget that when the season began, a lot of people had doubts about the survival of Inter Milan just because of how they started. They started so sluggishly, but now they are on top of the Italian Serie A table with 68 points. And Antonio Conte has said that they would put in all of their best to see that they come out the champion of the 2020-2021 champion of the Italian Serie A. And now Juventus is struggling for the top 3, or should I rather say the top 4 survivor. Their performance so far has not been too good. This weekend, they played a very boring draw with Torino 2-2, with the only winning goal scored by Cristiano Ronaldo. But that is not enough for them to get the 3 points. Rather, their 3 points got divided and they got just 1 out of the 3, losing 2, which is still giving Inter Milan the confidence to continue as the champion so far, at least for now. They have less than 10 games to go, but Inter Milan has been so wonderful and now they are on top of the Italian Serie A table. Not to forget that AC Milan has been doing well too, even with the inclusion of Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the squad. But that is not enough for them. They are still on the 3rd position and they still have the hope and the faith that as time goes on, they would move to the top of the logger. But Inter Milan is not leaving a sleep for them to see that coming. They are so hopeful that yes, this season they are coming out of the champion of the Italian Serie A. And sports pundits have said that this is the first time in the career of a Cristiano Ronaldo that it is possible he won't be ending the season as the top 1, top 2, or top 3, because Juventus' performance has not been so encouraging. A lot of people are calling for the head of Andre Pirlo in the back. They are saying Andre Pirlo has not been performing well and now he needs to relinquish his position as the head coach of Juventus. Let us wait and see what the board of Juventus has to do about that. But this is a good one for Inter Milan. They are still the chief, they are still the boss, and they are still the current leader of the Italian Serie A table. Quickly away from that, competition begins as the 20th Sport Festival at Benin, Edo State. The 20th Sport Festival, you know, a lot of things has really warranted the delay of this competition. But because of the perseverance from the organizers, and also we need to give kudos to the Minister of Youth and Sports, talking about Honorable Sunday Dare. He has been so wonderful and he has seen to the successful commencement of this competition, the 20th Sport Festival, Youth and Sport. It's been awesome. But one bad news, one not too good news from the world of this competition is that since the competition started, 10 people has tested positive to coronavirus. 10 people has tested, 10 athletes to be specific, they've tested positive to COVID-19. I think they need to do better than they are doing presently. When we bring about the stance of the European competition into this thing, you can see that they do before game, during game, and after game test. I think they need to do this. You don't need to just test athletes when they come to the field. You also have tested them before coming. Even when they arrive, you test them, and after the game, you still need to test them. The life of athletes and officials are very essential, and we cannot just afford to play with it. I think the Minister of Sport, talking about Honorable Sunday Dare, will look into this and they will see better ways of ensuring the safety of all athletes at the 20th Sport Festival going on presently in Edo State. It is going to be a successful one, and I believe a lot of talent will be unveiled, just as it has always been. Quickly away from that, Kelechi Iheanacho signs a new contract with Leicester City until 2024. A good one for the senior man, like people always call him, Kelechi Iheanacho. He is the senior man, and now he has penned down another 4-year contract with Leicester City, and he will be at his own club until 2024. A good one for him. Not to forget that recently he won the best player of the English Premier League. Iheanacho has been performing so well for the past few games. He has been the main man, the central man for Leicester City's victory, and now he still keeps going, and this has encouraged Leicester City to give him another 4-year contract at the club, and they believe the history Kelechi Iheanacho has to set will be at Leicester City, and they believe the project is on and up with Kelechi Iheanacho. Congratulations to him, and we hope he would make the whole of Nigeria proud. We hope he would make the whole of Super Eagles proud, and we wish him all the best, all the best. A good news from the La Liga Santander: Real Sociedad wins the 2019-2020 Copa del Rey. Hooray! A good one for them. This will be their first trophy in 34 years, if I'm mistaken. You know, Real Sociedad, they've been consistent, if I must say. They've been good, but their best has not been enough. But now they've defeated Athletic Bilbao in the 2019-2020 Copa del Rey, delayed. You know, it ought to have been played last year, but because of the pandemic, the COVID-19, it has to be shifted to this year. And now the winner is Real Sociedad, and this victory was enhanced by the awesome performance of Silva. Silva was spectacular in this game, because he said that this is how they can prove to the world of football that yes, Real Sociedad is one of the best team, and trust me, they've proven that yes, they are capable of going all the way to the European competitions. And not to forget, even the UEFA Champions League. And presently this season, Real Sociedad in La Liga Santander, they've not been performing, so hopefully they've been doing their best to see that yes, they finish on the top 4 or even top 5, so they can go for the European competitions. And now the Athletic Bilbao has been defeated in their first Copa del Rey. Now they will be playing again against FC Barcelona in the 2020-2021 Copa del Rey in 2 weeks' time. We hope Athletic Bilbao will come for a revenge, but you know, Barcelona also, they are angry, they are hungry for trophies, and it will definitely not be an easy game. It won't be an easy game. Quickly away from that, a lot of games happened this weekend, from the English Premier League to the La Liga Santander to the German Bundesliga and the Italian Serie A. Chelsea, they were defeated by West Brom 5-2. Like I was happy. I was happy actually, because you know, a lot of people they've really hyped Chelsea to a level of I really cannot fathom. But this is to tell them that yes, the league is back. This is to tell Thomas Tuchel that English Premier League is different from every other league he has been, and you cannot be too comfortable. You cannot be too comfortable. So this would be like a charge-up call for Chelsea to perform better. But trust me, Chelsea, they've been good since Thomas Tuchel came. They've been performing so well, and this would tell them that we need to perform better. And Thiago Silva too, you know, he was given a red card, maybe because of, I don't know, the red card was quite controversial, but we should not forget the fact that Chelsea were defeated 5-2 by West Brom. Frankfurt defeated Borussia Dortmund 2-1, and Liverpool defeated Arsenal 3-0. Manchester City defeated Leicester City 2-0. Inter defeated Bologna 1-0, and Juventus played a 2-2 draw with Torino. Juventus played a 2-2 draw with Torino. Finally on the show this edition, the UEFA Champions League is back, and this week a lot of games will be going down on Tuesday and on Wednesday. On Tuesday, Manchester City will be playing against Dortmund, Real Madrid against Liverpool. It's gonna be the survival of the fittest, as I cannot wait for those wonderful games. And on Wednesday, Bayern will be playing against PSG, and Porto will be hosting Chelsea. Porto will be hosting Chelsea. Well, a lot of Chelsea fans believe that Porto is very small compared to them, that they would defeat Porto 5-0, 3-0, as a case may be. But you should not forget that Porto were the one that defeated Ronaldo's Juventus. Porto sent home Juventus. So I really believe it is going to be a tough game, and Chelsea should not look down on Porto. Chelsea should not look down on Porto. So you can see that this week is packed with a lot of actions from the UEFA Champions League, the Nigerian Professional League, and the Nigerian National League. You cannot just wait to miss out on every of this action. To be part of the conversation, you can visit us on our website at www.remotv.com.ng or on every of our social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. at Officialremotv. This week, please be safe, use your nose mask and your sanitizer because COVID-19 is still out there. Coronavirus is real. Please, your safety is very important to us. Be sharp, be good, and stay jiggy. Have a wonderful week ahead.